God's advice today. God is sending many signs, but it seems like you are ignoring all of them. So please do not ignore this video, as it is a message from God's heart to bless your life today. Before we continue, please leave your like so that more people can be reached by this message, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive more videos like this. Don't ignore this video and stay until the end. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. God said, "My dear son, my beloved daughter, if you have ever felt lost, unmotivated, or without strength, this message is for you. Let us explore together how faith can strengthen us in moments of fragility. Stay until the end, for a word of hope can change everything. What you need may be right in front of your eyes. Do not give up. Victory is closer than you imagine. I know you have faced deep valleys where shadows seem to prevail. I have seen the weight of struggles on your shoulders and the words of discouragement that try to steal your hope. Comment, the light of God shines brightest in the darkest moments. However, I want you to know that all these experiences serve as steps toward something greater. Your faith, even in the face of adversity, is like a beacon shining in the darkest nights. Every tear that fell, every silent prayer, was heard and cherished. Pain does not define you, it refines your essence, making you even more resilient. Remember that everything you face now is temporary. The light that comes from your faith can dispel the densest shadows, and every day you draw closer to the fulfillment of the promises I made for your life. Every tear you have shed, even in silence, was like a seed planted in the soil of hope. These seeds will not be forgotten. They will bloom into a garden of abundance and joy. The winds that blow against you today will bring renewed energy and clear the skies before you. The pain you endured will be transformed into a testimony of my grace and mercy. I want you to receive these words as a reminder that nothing you have lived was in vain. Every obstacle, every challenge, is preparing you for something greater. The abundance that will come into your life is not just a reward but a reflection of your work, dedication, and faith. Comment, my faith grows stronger in storms. I am not alone. The prosperity that is coming is not limited to material wealth but includes blessings that transform the innermost being. The small joys, the bonds of love and compassion you form with others, are treasures that no earthly wealth can surpass. When financial changes come, remember to remain humble and generous. You are part of a divine flow where everything you give returns multiplied. The seeds you have sown with so much effort and patience are ready to sprout, bringing forth fruits that will enrich not only your life but also the lives around you. Sharing blessings is a way to multiply them. The challenges you have faced thus far are a testament to your strength and faith. Every experience has shaped you, making you wiser and more prepared to receive what is coming. The opportunities on the horizon are part of a divine plan designed to lead you to places of peace and fulfillment. When you face new challenges, remember how much you have already overcome. Trust that each step of this journey is taking you closer to something magnificent. Within you lies the divine flame that illuminates the path, even in the darkest hours. Believe that the best is yet to come and that every obstacle overcome makes you stronger. Comment, the peace of Christ calms my heart and dispels my fears. Carry with you the certainty that you are loved and that the prosperity approaching is the result of your faith and hard work. Each step taken with confidence and perseverance brings you closer to the promises I have made to you. Look at your journey with gratitude, knowing that the difficult moments were not in vain. They taught you valuable lessons and prepared you for what is to come. With each new day, trust that my love and grace are guiding you. The abundance ahead is more than a reward, it is the manifestation of my promise in your life. The faith you nurture is like the trust of a gardener who knows that their seeds will sprout at the right time. Likewise, the trust in the promises made for your life is not mere words but the assurance that the best is yet to come. No matter how long or dark the night may be, remember that the sun always rises, illuminating everything around you. Your life is about to be transformed by opportunities and blessings you never imagined. Keep your hope alive, for it is the fuel that turns challenges into victories and moves mountains. As Jesus said in John chapter 14 verse 27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. Trust that everything promised is on its way." Comment, I trust in God, He is my refuge and peace. I want you to remember Jeremiah chapter 29 verses 11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. These words are not just a comfort, they are the essence of what I have prepared for you. Even in moments when you do not understand the path, trust that I am guiding every step. The difficult moments are part of the molding process, preparing you for the bright future ahead. Do not give up, for your hope is anchored in something greater. Did you know there is a powerful method to manifest money? This technique can transform your beliefs about reality at the deepest level of your subconscious mind, and it literally changed my life. We would like to invite you to experience this incredible technique. We believe that when you trust that God wants to manifest in your life, you gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in unique and wonderful ways. Therefore, be open and confident when seeking His blessings and divine guidance, believing that He has a special plan for you. To support our channel and the team that works hard to bring this valuable content, we ask you to consider purchasing our product. Simply click the link in the first comment to see how this technique can work for you as well. Your purchase will not only help you manifest the life you desire but will also allow us to continue sharing inspiring and transformative messages with more people. We appreciate your support and trust. The light of my grace illuminates your path, dissipating the darkness that tries to surround you. Nothing can extinguish the divine flame that burns within you, for it reflects the eternal love of the Father. Trust the process, even when the path seems uncertain, for Jesus said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness but will have the light of life." John 8 verse 12. Every challenge and every moment of pain has a greater purpose, shaping you for the divine plan God has prepared. Remember that He will never abandon you, and in His hands is your victory. Cling to the promise that light overcomes darkness, and God's love within you is unshakable. Through Christ, your journey will be full of purpose and hope, guided by His grace and truth. Life is a journey of challenges, moments of joy and suffering, and hopes that sometimes seem distant. Many of us go through periods of uncertainty, when everything we desire seems unreachable, and the feeling of loneliness and despair takes over the heart. In the most difficult moments, we question the paths we are walking and wonder if there is any purpose to our pain. However, there is one truth we must never forget: God is always with us, working in silence, even when we don't see or understand what is happening. The divine promise is clear, and in times of tribulation, He calls us to trust in His plans because He never fails in His promises. When we stand firm in faith, even in the face of the impossible, we experience the divine transformation that changes our story forever. God guides us through paths that we often don't understand, but He always has a greater purpose. Every struggle we face is not just a random event, but part of a divine plan of preparation. Life challenges us, tests us, and often makes us question whether we are capable of overcoming the obstacles in our way. But God sees something in us that we often can't see. He empowers us for great things, even when we don't feel prepared. It is through perseverance, constant prayer, and trust in His promises that we can get through the darkest periods of our lives. God works in us and through us, shaping our character and preparing us for the blessings that are to come. In moments of silence, when we feel that our prayers are unheard, God is actually working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and moving hearts. Silence is not a sign that He has abandoned us. On the contrary, it is a sign that He is preparing the perfect moment for His promises to be fulfilled. God is orchestrating every detail of our lives, preparing the ground for the opportunities we have longed for to materialize. It may be that, when we look at our current situation, we don't see how everything can fit together, but God sees the bigger picture. He knows the end from the beginning, and His promises are infallible. What we are facing now, no matter how challenging, is just a part of the process, a preparation for what is to come. Believe, what God has for you is not something small or trivial. What He is preparing for your life is something grand, a key piece in the puzzle of your existence. He is opening doors, creating opportunities, and moving the pieces of His great work. It is easy to fall into the trap of fear and doubt, especially when we face adversity, but God calls us to trust. Fear can paralyze us, but faith propels us to move forward, even when the path seems uncertain. The courage that comes from God allows us to keep going, knowing that He is by our side, guiding us every step of the way. God's divine justice is always at work, and He guarantees that, in the end, victory will be ours. When we stand firm in our faith, God honors us, and He will even use the difficulties we face to lead us to a place of honor and recognition. People around us may not understand our challenges or the blessings God has prepared, but ultimately, it is He who has the final word over our lives. Restoration is an important theme in the journey of faith. Many of us, throughout life, experience losses, disappointments, and deep wounds. God knows how much we love our family, how much we long for peace and harmony in our homes. He does not ignore our prayers, and in His perfect timing, He will bring the restoration we seek. No matter how great the conflict or pain, God has the power to untangle the most difficult knots. He is working behind the scenes, moving hearts and bringing healing where there are wounds. The key is to keep praying, to keep trusting, for what seems impossible to human eyes is already being transformed by God's hands. He is not a God of probabilities, but of certainties. What He promises, He fulfills. In our lives, there is no room for uncertainties because God is faithful. He knows our hearts, our struggles, and the deepest desires of our souls. What He is preparing for us goes beyond what we can imagine. Often, our limited vision prevents us from seeing what He is doing, but He assures us that, at the right time, everything will be revealed. When we stand firm in our faith, even in the darkest nights, we can be sure that God is with us, guiding us toward the fulfillment of His promises. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If you liked it, please write Amen and share this message with someone who also needs to hear it. I invite you to click on the first comment where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.